Hello everyone, I'm Himasati Sharma and students, we are discussing the chapter called Sound for class 8th. We have already discussed how sound is produced in human, how do we hear, and we have studied structure of ear, and we have also studied how sound propagated. We have also studied that why sound is called a wave. So like any other wave, there are few terms which are associated, or few properties of wave. First is amplitude. In a sound wave, the maximum displacement associated with the particle constituting a wave is called its amplitude, and this amplitude is always represented by capital A. The unit is meter. So here you can see as we have discussed that sound moves in a way. So now this is one particle which is vibrating, right? So this is the maximum distance which it will cover through the vibration or through the to and fro motion. So this is the maximum displacement of that object, and this is called amplitude. So whenever there is a wave, you will see a wave. This measurement will always be called amplitude, and this will be measured in meter. Now next is frequency. Frequency is number of vibration and oscillations completed by an object in 1 second, right? So how many vibration object is completing in 1 second will be the frequency, and frequency is number of oscillation upon total time. Frequency is expressed in hertz. That means unit of frequency is hertz. So if we say that object is having 20 hertz, the frequency of 20 hertz, that means the object is moving 20 oscillations per second, right? Because frequency is number of oscillations in 1 minute. So if an object oscillates or vibrates 80 times in 1 second, the frequency will become 80 hertz, right? So here you can see, now there are three waves. Amplitude is same. Amplitude is same in both the threes. But here you can see there are less number of curves or less number of waves. Here there are more waves, and here there are higher number of waves. So this is low frequency, this is medium, and this is high. So if you observe these kind of wave structures, you can easily find out which wave structure is having low frequency and which is having high frequency. So these waves have same amplitude, but vibration is different. That means vibration in 1 second are different, therefore the frequencies is also different. Now the third property is time period. So the time taken by object or the particle of the medium for completing one oscillation or vibration is called the time period. So time taken by the object to complete one vibration or one oscillation will be the time period, and it will be represented by T. Unit will be second. So time period is equal to time upon number of oscillations. So here in this wave structure you can see this is the maximum displacement, or this is amplitude. This is number of vibration per second will be frequency, and this is time period. Why? Because this is the time where which is taken by the particle to go to and fro. So this is how it takes, it completes one oscillation. So if a particle moves from this place, move to, and again comes fro to the original position, this way it completes one oscillation, and the time taken by the object to complete this one oscillation will be time period, right? Now in our next lecture we'll be discussing about loudness and pitch. Thank you so much.